Thank you. Fred Alley's birthday was just the other day on the 4th, and think of him every year. I do. I really do. So I'm going to give this one a shot. Place for me down in the cold, cold ground. Say a closing prayer, lay my body down. Do not look for me behind these silent eyes. Death, where is your sting? I will arise. On wings I will arise. Don't look for me below. Hell, it has no purchase in the places that I go. Do not look for me behind these silent eyes. I will arise. Well, I met a fallen angel with her halo hanging low, dancing with the devil to turn nowhere else to go. You can learn to fly again, do not believe the lies. Spread your golden wings, you will arise. Soul to him. Brimstone, muddy fire was the story he would tell. Saw him as a jailer when I looked him in the eye. The judge has set me free, I will arise. On wings I will arise. Don't look for me below. Hell, it has no purchase in the places that I go. Do not look for me, I for the grand surprise. Death, there is your sting, I will arise. Sing with me. I will arise, don't look for me below. Hell, it has no purchase in the places that I go. Do not look for me, I for the grand surprise. Death, where is your sting? I will arise. Death, where is your sting? I will arise. Death, where is your sting? I will arise. Thank you. Thank you so much. Well, as you noticed, there is this amazing musician already on stage right here, Mr. Rory Hoffman.
Hey, thank you.
Rory is a member of the South Dakota Music Hall of Fame. He was inducted last year. Yeah. Very talented guy. He's been featured in Guitar Player magazine because he's one of the most unique guitar players in the world. He can stand up there with anybody, and I'm just lucky he'll play with me once in a while. So, thanks for being here, Rory.
My pleasure. Glad to be back here again.
And it's singer, songwriter, entertainer, just all around good guy, Jimmy Davis.
waiting on the bluebonnets, Mexican hat dances, portrait of an Indian, paint brushed by the wind, the yellow cliff sunshine, work your morning magic, the white bass are running on the Colorado Bend, and I'm leaving Texas again. We camped on the Llano in the lightning of worlds, paddled the soul, mates, that is good. There was music and stories, new art and laughter. The tequila, it flowed till the storms rolled in, and I'm leaving Texas again. Oh, I'm leaving my Lone Star, beautiful friend. Come on, Roy. You know, the old ones, the ancients, they only speak to me at night. Their voices are stilled by the blue sky, and by the crow and the raven, by the magpie. But they'll come like coyote, and they sing of their lives. God, I'm leaving Texas again. Was a Wichita morning, the end of my run, when those crows in red bellies, they be calling the sun. From the south and the west, I turn to my east, and I yearn for the north and your morning glory. She knows the way back homeward, her wheels keep turning onward. The wind is upon her, and wing on wing she goes. I'm leaving Texas again. I'm leaving Texas again. Thank you very much. It's beautiful, Roy.
So it's football season in Wisconsin and the United States of America. Aren't you glad it's fall? Aren't you glad it's football season? Okay, there's 3 people out there that's happy about football. Well, I got so happy about football at one time that I sat down with my friend Doc Heidi and we wrote a song about it. More specifically, a song about how some guy from Tennessee who loves the Packers has a mishap when he goes to see the team playing. Is Dave Boltman out there? God. He is? Awesome. Okay, well, good. I know he's going to like this song because he always requests it, and I never play it. Okay, so any Packer fans out there tonight? All right. Great. So that's enough right there. If there's any Bears or Vikings or anybody else out there, I'm in good company. So thank you in advance. And it's been a while. Sing along if you know this. I love the Packers. I love the Packers. I love those Packers up there in Green Bay. Well, I'm a Packer fan from a Memphis town. It's hard to watch the Packers from way down in Memphis, where I make my scene, 'cause nobody cares for the gold and green. On Sunday, I'm always in a bind. On TV, the Titans are all I find, except for maybe a Cowboys loss or commercials for barbecue sauce. Well, still, it's been my lifelong dream to go to Lambeau, see my team defeat their opponents on the sacred ground where Vince's Warriors once were found. Now to get Packer tickets, I won't lie, usually somebody's gotta die. Leave them to you in their will. I wondered who I'd have to kill to see the Packers, to see the Packers. See those Packers up there in Green Bay. Well, fortunately, I did not need to commit any illegal deed. Got a dear old Uncle Gino who lives in Wisconsin by Wabeno. One day Gino, God rest his soul, he drove to Casco just to bowl. Had a stroke over in lane 3, and he left his Packer tickets to me. Well, I could hardly contain my joy. I jumped up and down like a little boy, climbed in my van and I hit the trail to finally see that holy grail. Lambeau, going to Lambeau. I'm going to Lambeau up there in Green Bay. Well, I pulled into Lambeau feeling fine. It was standing there like a holy shrine. Though I'd got there on the dot, there was nobody in the parking lot. So I drove around trying to find if somebody could calm my mind. Surely I'm not the only one who wants to watch Aaron Rodgers having some fun. Well, after I'd searched high and low, I found this fella blowing snow. Looked just about as old as sin. Bratwurst juice ran down his chin. Well, after I explained to him my plight, he said, "Oh, geez, the Pack have a game today, all right. It'll start at noon, you see. They're taking on the Titans down in Tennessee." But that's in Nashville. They're playing in Nashville. The Packers are playing in Nashville, Tennessee. Well, there's a lesson for lovers of Bay when you go see those Packers play. If you don't want my nightmare, make sure the Packers are actually there. I love the Packers. I love the Packers. Yeah, I do. I love those Packers up there in Green Bay. Sing it one time with me. We love the Packers. Yeah. We love the Packers. We love those Packers up there in Green Bay. One more time for good measure. We love the Packers. We love the Packers. Oh, yeah. We love those Packers up there in Green Bay. Or wherever they play. Yeah. Thank you so much. All right.
This song I did write. It didn't take me very long. It was one of those days where I don't know if you've had this experience, and I'm not going to name any names, but his initials are DM. He shares the same last name as me, and we happen to live in the same house. But anyway, that's not important. I was trying to relay a message to him, and the text noise kept going off on his phone, and I would just about get it out what I wanted to say. Oh, wait, I got to get this text. So, we'll wait. And that happened 3 or 4 times. I forgot what I was going to tell him. And finally, he was on his way out the door, and I said, wait. I remembered, just talk to me. Just sit down and talk to me for a second. So I sat down and wrote this song called Talk to Me. There you go, Rory. Talk to me. I like the way the sound rolls around in my ear, saying all the things that I long to hear. Baby, if you talk to me, just hold my hand. I wanna feel a real kind of loving touch, a simple little thing that would mean so much. Baby, if you'd hold my hand. Amid attraction, so much distraction, seem like there's always someone knocking on our door. Such a profusion of this confusion, sometimes I think I just can't take it anymore. I just wish you would talk to me and indicate the state of your emotion tonight. Make me think that things are gonna be alright. Baby, talk to me. That's Rory Hoffman. Amid attraction, so much distraction, seem like there's always someone banging on the door. Such a profusion of this confusion, sometimes I think I just can't take it anymore. I just want you to talk to me and indicate the state of your emotion tonight. A little conversation's what I'm craving, alright. Baby, if you talk to me. Oh, baby, talk to me. Sit down and talk to me. In person, talk to me. Oh, thank you, Rory Hoffman.
Miss Carolyn Martin.
Thank you so much.
All right, and Jimmy's got a new song that's on his latest CD, which is just come out like a couple of weeks ago, right?
Yeah, it come out today, actually.
Okay, I'm off, but I just learned it today, so.
Right. That great rehearsal that we had.
Yes.
So, isn't this awesome? Isn't this incredible? Eric brought me here. I played this show in 2003, and I've been here every year since then. Yeah, I met some of my bestest friends, and you know, the kind of friends that you only see once a year, every few years. Those kind of people that, and then when you see them, you go, "Yeah, man." You're all right back where you was. It's awesome. I have this little band in my head. And I've started making records with this band in my head, and we're called the Beagles. And the whole idea is if the Beatles and the Eagles had a band together, and they let me be the lead singer, then we would be the Beagles. So I took it upon myself to make Beagles records just to get that point across. And I have a brand new one, and it's called Beagles in the Country. And it's all songs that I've written in the country at my little house where I live in Wimberley, Texas. So this is a love song to my house and homage to old 45s. Old 45s were only 2 minutes, maybe 2.5 minutes, maybe 3 minutes long. Remember 45s? I love 45s. And I learned to play guitar and sing songs from 45s. Well, we put the record on, and you know, you get about halfway through and you kind of play it. You know, play along with it, and then lift the needle up and put it back in the beginning. Your parents would be like crazy after 2 hours of that. And it was only 2 minutes long. So, with that said, here we go. Beagles in the Country. It doesn't matter. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Washes hanging in a hill country breeze. I'm resting in a cedarwood scene. I'm believing in something I'm just starting to see. You should be with me. I love to wake up in my little house in the mornings when the horses come out. Drink coffee from my favorite new blue cup. You should be with me. There's not a moment I don't think where you might be found. There's not a moment I don't think that you should be around. There's not a moment I don't think where you may be found. There's not a moment I don't think that you should be around. Banging on my front door, hanging out on my back porch, and then I wouldn't have to tell you about where I've been. You should be with me. You should be with me. You should be with me.
Jimmy Davis. And please welcome to the stage at this time, Mr. David Martin. Yes. You may have guessed already, and I think Carolyn even said it, they are married. Dave and Carolyn are husband and wife, for those of you that don't know.
I'm proud to say.
Dave is a very talented guy. He writes books for Hal Leonard Publishing about music and production of music. He owns a recording studio in Nashville, Tennessee called Java Jive Studios. He's just a great guy, and I met Dave and Carolyn and Rory working with a guy named Jason Petty a few years ago on the road. Pat, Judy, why don't you come on up and join us too? Where are you? You know him, you love him. Door County favorite, Mr. Pat Judy. Before we do this next song, I'm going to tell a joke that I learned from Jason Petty, as a matter of fact, so he'd probably be mad knowing that I stole his joke. But Jason used to work with Minnie Pearl. You know who Minnie Pearl is, right? At the Grand Ole Opry. He was with her at Opryland, and one day Jason asked her, he said, Minnie, what's the dirtiest joke you've ever told? And she thought about it for a minute. You know, it can't be too many, because, right, it's Minnie Pearl. So anyway, she said, oh, yeah. One time down in Grinder Switch, Ms. Ezra Jenkins was turning 90, and they had a big to-do on the town square. They had her up on the stage. They had cake and ice cream and reporters, and they were asking her all kinds of questions, and they said, Miss Ezra, have you been healthy most of your life? What'd you say? Miss Ezra, have you been healthy most of your life? What'd you say? Have you ever been bedridden? Oh, Lord, yes, hundreds of times, and once even in a buggy. Thank you, thank you. Hey, where's the drums? Thank you, all right, yes. Full service show, full service show. All right, we're gonna do a slow number for you that Jimmy used to do this one quite a bit, and I learned it from him, but a good friend of ours named Richard Ford wrote this song. It's called Until I'm Gone. And Rory, will you kick it off?
All right. Is anyone counting in?
I can just take it off of you.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Hold me tighter, hold me longer, keep me near, 'cause I believe that the time we have will pass like a whisper into the night air. Hold me tighter, like you held me when we were young and strong. I'm only leaving because you let me, but don't release me till I'm gone. Rory. Don't be sad now. Don't be lonely. Carry on. We'll see the frost how it melts on the window. It It only stays now till the sun comes along. Oh, hold me tighter, like you held me when we were young and strong. I'm only leaving because you let me, but don't release me till I'm gone. But don't release me till I'm gone. Thank you.
So, since I do love to cook, I wrote this song with my sweet husband, David, back there. It's called That's What I Call Cooking. It's about all the ways you can start a fire. Yeah. Melt some butter in a pan. Chop those onions if you can. A little garlic, then, oh man, it smells like something's cooking. Add some noodles baked with cheese, a great big bowl of black-eyed peas, another slice of cornbread, please. That's what I call cooking. That's what I call cooking. Ain't no doubt about it. I gotta have that cooking. I just can't live without it. When I smell that Java brew, hot biscuits, eggs, and bacon too. No, I don't mind if I do. That's what I call cooking. When When I hear that swinging beat, it makes me want to move my feet. It sounds so hot and feels so sweet. Now the band is cooking. People come from near and far when fiddle joins the steel guitar. Drag that bow, slide that bar, and that's what I call cooking. That's what I call cooking. Ain't no doubt about it. I love to hear 'em cooking. I'm gonna scream and shout it. Slap that bass, beat the drums, blend it with some guitar strums. Piano's pounding hot rhythms. That's what I call cooking. Eric Lewis is cooking. Rory Hoffman's cooking. When my sugar smiles at me, it puts me in a reverie. That's just where I want to be. No need to keep on looking. He's as fine as he can be. That man is just my cup of tea. We've got our own sweet recipe. We're gonna keep on cooking. That's what I call cooking. Ain't no doubt about it. I gotta have that cooking. I just can't live without it. He's the only man for me. I say it with no hyperbole. Now I've got him. He's got me. We're gonna keep on cooking. It's our favorite recipe. We're gonna keep on cooking. That's what we're going to do. Thank you. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. How about it for Mr. Pat Judy on the drums? Yeah.
Carolyn, that song is on a CD, isn't it?
It is on a CD. It's called Cooking with Carolyn.
Cooking with Carolyn.
And Dave Martin on the bass back there.
Yeah.
Handsome man on the bass.
Dave doesn't say too much. He's kind of just in the back.
Well, right now we want to feature our amazing musician, Mr. Rory Hoffman, all the way from Nashville, Tennessee, South Dakota native.
Yeah.
He has a brand new guitar.
I do have a brand new guitar. I've owned this guitar for less than 2 months.
It's a very special guitar. It's actually the Rory Hoffman model.
It is. It says so inside here, and there's a paper in the sound hole that says it actually is. So. Yeah. Built for me by John Buscarino of Buscarino Guitars in North Carolina, so that when this goes up on YouTube, I can tell him that I officially plugged his guitar. And so, yeah, I'm really excited to have my first ever custom-built instrument exactly how I wanted it built. And so any mistakes that I'm about to make on this guitar, the maker of the guitar assumes no responsibility for... And so that being said, I'm going to do a song right now, but I have no idea what I want to play. So I'm going to do one called Undecided. Thank you, thank you.
This is Howard and Patty's song. I was born down in the Southland 20-some odd years ago. Ran away for the first time when I was only 4 years old. I'm a free-born man. My home is on my back. I know every inch of highway, every foot of back road, every mile of railroad track. Well, you may not like my appearance, you may not like this song, you may not like the way I talk, but you like the way I'm going. I'm a free-born man. My home is on my back. I know every inch of highway, every foot of back road, every mile of railroad track. Talk to me, Rory. In San Antonio, I always loved to go next door, but any place is home. I'm a free-born man. My home is on my bed. I know every inch of highway, every foot of back road, every mile of railroad track. Guitar, I carry no tote sack. Hocked it about 200 times, but I always got it back. I'm a free-born man. My home is on my bed. Yeah, I know every inch of highway, every foot of back road, every mile of railroad track. Some odd years ago, well, I ran away for the first time when I was only 4 years old. I'm a free-born man. My home is on my bed. Yeah, I know every inch of highway, every foot of back road, every mile of railroad track. Play it again, Roy. 20-some odd years ago. Ran away for the first time when I was only 4 years old. I'm a monkey boy in band. My home is on my band. Yeah. I know every inch of highway, every foot of back road, every mile of railroad track. I know every inch of highway, every foot of back road, every mile of railroad tracks. Thank you, folks. We'll be right back. Stick around.